Welcome, everybody. So I wanted to start off by thanking Leigha for reminding me every day for the last few months to write my speech. Here it is. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Francisco. Claudio's my older brother. He used to be my big brother, but not anymore. And I guess since best man speeches normally consist of him getting roasted, perfect choice. First, I'd like to say that right off the bat, I'm sorry, that's a typo. Right off the bat, Richard and Leigha, I'm so happy and honored to be sharing this day with you amongst so many family and friends, especially as the role of the best man. I want to also take this opportunity to thank everybody for being here to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Leigha, you look beautiful. I'm sure everybody can agree. Today you took on the lifelong promise to put up with Claudio, and anybody that knows him knows that's not a small task. Even though just today you are now our sister, you have been a part of the family for a really long time. I have seen you two grow from being carefree young adults that would shotgun beers at the beach to full-fledged loving parents to little miracles. You guys went from finding restaurants that would accommodate for Claudio's want for chicken nuggets, even though they would only serve them to children, to making sure you guys pack all of Ellie's iPad, Enzo snacks, and backup snacks. And you don't want to see him when he's angry. And as cliche as it may sound, being around you two and the kids so often has made me look forward to having a little family of my own, should I be fortunate enough to find somebody that makes me as happy as you both are with each other. On more than one occasion, I've gone a little out of hand, and you guys were there to make sure, I didn't die. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know I'll take on that responsibility for you too. So I'd like to propose a toast to a lifetime of happiness. Mike.
Hi everyone, I'm Crystal, Leah's matron of honor. Leigha and I met in high school sometime in 10th grade and we cheered together through our junior and senior years. It's funny to look back on different time periods in life and reflect. When I was 15, I had no idea that crossing paths with Leigha was going to impact both of our lives in such a large way. I had no idea that we'd experienced motherhood together or that I'd had the honor of standing here today. We met by chance through mutual friends, maybe through mutual hobbies, and in an instant, the course of our lives can change. I'm thankful for the mutual friends who introduced Leigha and I, and I'm eternally grateful that Leigha has let me be a part of her life. So thank you. I knew when Leigha introduced me to Claudio that this was an encounter that was going to change her life. And here we are, 2 kids and half a decade later. In 2015, when Leigha met Claudio, she was going through a tough time in her life when her granny was battling cancer. Leigha's granny passed away not too long after they met each other. And there was many days where I cried for Leigha because I didn't know what was harder for her, anticipating the loss of the most important person in her life or being there and slowly watching it happen. I'll never forget the time I got to spend with Leigha and Granny, and the one thing that will always stick out to me most is at the end of every trip, I had the pleasure of going out to eat with Granny and Leigha. If you know Granny, you know that no outing with her was ordinary. She could make anyone laugh, and she was the most kind and compassionate human you would ever meet, much like Leigha. At the end of every trip and after our farewell meal, and after Granny made sure Leigha had gas in her car and air in her tires, Granny would hug Leigha tightly and then hug me and tell me, not ask me, but tell me to watch out for her. I know I could never do as good a job as Granny Charlotte, but I hope she's happy with the job that I've done. Today, I get to pass that job on to you. Leigha was Granny's greatest gift, and now she's yours. I will not ask you, but much like Granny, tell you to watch over her. I hope that in the years to come, you guys experience nothing but happiness, even in your growing phases. And in the trying times, use your energy to lift each other up. I love you guys, and cheers to a lifetime of happiness. So, give me a hug. I'll hug you too. You're worth a hug.